boys are on area. No, 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 I lied. Oh, you guys are on area. I didn't lie. Foo, 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 foo. 662. Boom. Why is the stream? Oh, okay. Perfect. We're live. Waiting for red group. Oh. Let's refresh this. This isn't. Perfect. Perfect. Figured it out. Oh, we've got someone in here. You might have to make a YouTube or Google account to chat. But if there should only be red group. Wish I could title this stream, but I don't see it anywhere. Whatever, it's fine. Maybe that might be it. I'll play around with this some more. Oh, we've lost a viewer. We'll give it some time. I know some of you were in a Zoom meeting just now. And things are getting kind of crazy today. It's the first time we're all doing this. So, no worries. Oh, someone's back. Whoever this is, welcome. We'll give it about a minute and a half until we get started. Just so hopefully there are 3 of you in here. My 3 red group boys should be here. So we'll wait just a smidge. Glad to know the ultra low latency is working. Okay, good stream health. About a minute more for the one of you in here that is waiting. We'll get started. Oh, no way. You know, I should have brought water. I should have brought water here. That would have been good. That would have been smart. Maybe I can grab it between classes. If I'm lucky. Alrighty, let's get started. Um, Thank you, one person, for being here. It doesn't seem like you're able to chat for whatever reason, but I hope you're doing okay. I've been doing fine. Things have been great for a gamer. This is anything and everything a gamer could want. I'm not allowed to go outside. Things are being released early. Monster Hunter pushed its updates early for all of us stuck inside. So I got to play and kill monsters that I wouldn't be able to kill usually, and I have to wait, but I didn't have to. But I do miss seeing my friends, and I do miss seeing you guys. So if I could get the best of both worlds, that'd be great. But I guess we could always Zoom. Uh, so if for whatever reason you can't type in chat, or if you missed the video or the live stream and you're watching this at a later time and it's not live, you can always your parents have my number and my email. So if you have any questions that I don't answer during the video or the live stream, please, 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 please reach out via one of those two ways. And if I can answer it with just a text or email back, great. If not, we can get a one-on-one going in the afternoon, or on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll get you all set up. So we're skipping our chapter test. You guys should have been on your chapter test. Oh, the one of you who took 2 weeks off because you took a week off before spring break, if you have any questions about your 2 lessons I sent home with you, let me know. If not, I will create a folder in the Google Drive for you guys to turn stuff in, and go ahead and drop both. If you just take a picture or scan if you can your just give me your independent practice of those. I'll email your mom later. I just want the independence for the 2 lessons that you did on your own, so I can see how you did, and we can. I'm sure you did fine. You're super smart. But if not, then we can handle that. So let's get started. Area of parallelograms. I'm sure you guys have seen area before. Some of you might have forgotten, but here we have some intro vocab. So a polygon is a shape. It's going to be at least 3 sides, because a 2-sided shape would be crazy to draw. I don't know how you do that. I don't think it exists. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist. So we're talking triangles, quadrilaterals, pentagons, hexagons, all the way to infinity-agons. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral with opposite sides or parallel, and the same length. So we're talking about rectangles, rhombuses. Oh, that's a square. So a rhombus is a parallelogram with 4 equal sides, and it pretty much looks like a square that's just kind of been like tilted. Oh, you know what? I can simply just, if I could type rhombus. This is what a rhombus looks like, guys. It's like a diamond. I guess the best way to say it's a diamond. It's a diamond, and these 2 sides. Let me see if I can. Oh, perfect. Look at this. Let's open this bad boy up. Nope, I just want the image. Open image. Oh, that is so dark. Can you guys see that? No, no good. Okay, bam. Let's do this one. So this line and this line will be parallel. They're also the exact same length. Remember, this is a square, so all 4 sides are the same length. And this line are parallel, and also the same length. All 4 sides are the same length. So it's just a square that someone just kind of. So here they have an umbrella type of thing. So basically, everything is going to be a polygon. Every shape you see will be a polygon. A parallelogram will be right here, and a specific parallelogram will be a rhombus. And boom, look at that. We got some shapes going. Okay, polygons don't have to be pretty looking. They'll have the sides, but sometimes they'll be a little crazy with the way they're drawn. Okay, so let's look at some examples. Oh, hang on. What am I doing? First, the area of a parallelogram. This is going to be your parallelograms, which are rhombus E looking, but they got four sides, two pairs of parallel lines, same lengths. So your squares, rectangles, and parallelograms. You'll probably, if you remember anything from the past, it'll be area equals base times height, meaning you just do the bottom times. Usually it's one of the sides. If it's a square or a rectangle. If not, then it's just going to be your height, which will be this. So it'll just be base times height. So here in example 1, 6. Our base is 6 units. We can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And our height will be 8. If you count these, it's 8. Trust me, but I'll do it anyways. Oh man, look at that. We can zoom in so much. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6 times 8 is 48. This is intro, to some area stuff. It's gonna get harder when we get to shapes that are a little bit more crazy. So they want us to do these problems to find out. Here we have a parallelogram with a base of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a height of 1, 2, 3. So with my fancy new toy, boom. Oh, that was last lesson's work. Don't need that. So we're going to do, again, always, it's the same thing. Just our formula here is our area equals our base times our height. And we have two of our variables, which is good, because if we have only one variable to solve for, we can do that. Our base is 6 times our height, which is 3. You guys can do that in your sleep. So our area will be 18. So number B is a little harder. Number B is a little trickier because our base clearly is 4, right? We see that. It's on the bottom. Easy peasy. But what gets cray-cray, which I don't like to use very often, but here it is. What gets cray-cray is our height. So the question becomes, which one of these numbers, 17 or 16, is our height? So up here in the example 2, they use 11 as their height versus 13. Why? Because your height will always make a right angle with your base. Always, always, always. It will be perpendicular, if you know that word. You should. It will be perpendicular to the base. So it'll always, always, always make a perfect right angle. It'll have this little box right here. That's how you know it's a right angle. That's how you know it's a right angle. And so that is the number you will always use as your height. So 16 there is there to throw you off and trick you. Don't let it do it. Don't let it do it. So if this one, just 4 times 16, a little hard to do in your head. So our base, and I want you when you guys turn this into the Google Drive, I better see these formulas written down every single time. One of you likes to take shortcuts, and we talk about it all the time. You know who you are, Mr. President. So I want to see it every single time. I know your mom will make you if she hears that you need to write it down every single time. I'll count on you, Mom. So 4 times 16, our base is 4. Oh, I just said, well, you know what? You don't always have to write the B and the H. You can. I just went. Okay, there. Haha. BH in 4 times 16. So 4 times 6 is 24. We carry our 2. 4 times 1 is 6 plus 2 is 6. Boom. Our area is 64. That is number B. Okay, let's do... Oh, these are fun. These are fun. So, now we're getting in some algebra. We did this. We did this before our little COVID-cation. Well, we're currently in our COVID-cation. We did this before we took time off from school. So the last time we all saw each other, we were working with this. So this is why using the formula is important. This is why using the formula is important. Our area is 48 meters squared, and our height is 6 meters. They want you to find the missing dimension, in which case this would be our base. We need to know what our base is. And so, some of you might already figured it out. Don't type it in chat if you know it. So if remember, again, every single time, area equals base times height. Our area this time around is 48. And then we've got our height of 6 and our base of b. We don't know what it is. So 6 times b. So now, if you remember our SAD MEP, we're going to use SAD MEP to figure this out. SAD MEP, SAD MEP, whatever you want to call it. So 6 is being multiplied into b to get our 48. So to figure it out using SAD MEP, remember we're working backwards and we're doing the opposite, the inverse operation. Instead of addition, we'll subtract. Instead of multiply, we will divide. So we divide this by 6, and we divide this by 6. 6 divided by 6, that's easy. That's 1. 1 times b is simply b. And 48 divided by 6 is, that's right, 8. So our base, our missing dimension, equals 8. So the answer for number C is 8. Now let's look last but not least at number D. Same type of thing, except they gave us our height. Our heights. This is the same exact thing. Same exact problem. We don't know what our base is. We have our height. We have our area. That's good. 96 equals 8b. Bada boom. 96 equals 8b. Get that right in the middle there. Oh yeah. Okay. So what times 8 gives us 96? I know one of you is going to do it in your head, Mr. President, but I want to see some work. I want to see you guys doing the inverse operations. Let's divide by 8, and I'm sure all of you know it's 12 equals b. Because 8 divided by 8, that's just going to cancel out, and that's just going to give us 1b. 1 times b is simply b. You can write 1b equals 12. I won't count it wrong, but I want to see work. Okay, let's take a look-see at our independent. I don't know, let me see. Which one of these? Oh, we got some fractions in here. That's going to be, oh, they're all fourths. Well, no, they're not all fourths. So you'll have to divide. Let's do 1, 2, and 3 are easy. That's just multiplying. That's just dividing. Let's do 8. Let's do 8 together. We'll do 8 together. So that way you'll have no excuse, you know. Okay, so draw a label and parallelogram with a base twice as long as the height and an area less than 60 inches. So we're going to have to, you know, let's think of some factors that multiply to numbers that are less than 60 with one factor being doubled of the other. So 1 times 2, that's easy. That's 2, right? We can immediately use that. I did it. I figured it out. You know, the area is going to be less than 60. Yeah. Sometimes it's that we can, you know, we'll do a couple. So here we have our rectangle. Bam, bam. Look at that. A perfectly drawn rectangle. 1. 2. So let's find the area. 1 times 2. So area equals our base times our height. Our area equals 1 times 2. So our area equals 2. Boom. And this will work for every factor. Every factors until you get like too big. So you could do a rectangle that's, as long as you just keep doubling or just keep increasing. So 2, and this will be 4. So again, our area equals base times height. Our area equals 2 times 4. Our area equals 8. We've met all of the stipulations given to us by the book. It wants us to draw a parallelogram. We got a parallelogram. It's a rectangle with a base down here on the bottom. It's twice as long as the height. 2 is twice as long as 1. 4 is twice as long as 2. You can do 3 and 6, 4 and 8. You get to 5 and 10. If you're going to use 5 and 10, we're getting a little close. We're getting a little close here, fellas. Area equals 50. So that's dangerously close to our 60 limit that the book gave us, because if we use 6 and 12, is that going to be less than 60? I'll wait for chat. Type in a yes or a no. If you're here, no one's here. That's fine. Don't know if y'all can. Y'all might have to make YouTube accounts. If not, it's fine. But no. 6 times 12 is 72, and so you cannot use 6 and 12, even though it fits 2 of our stipulations, because the base is going to be twice as long as our height. The area will not be less than 60. So you can use any of those numbers. This will be uploaded to the Google Drive. You can print it out if you want, and then scan it, take a picture of it, put it onto the Google Drive. I'll create a turn-in folder for you guys to drop some stuff in there. Try to title it the image or the PDF with your name. It's fine if you don't. At least you'll have your name on it somewhere. 2 of you in Red Group are really bad at putting your name on stuff. You know who you are. But yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, you know how to reach me. Don't be scared of these fractions here. You guys know how to work with fractions. You can use a calculator, but your answer better be in fraction form. No decimals. That's going to be it for today's lesson. Miss you guys. And yeah, just reach out to me if you have any questions on any of these. These will be uploaded to the Google Drive. I'm not sure if I'll put the extra practice up there yet. If I do, we'll see how the independent goes. And I'll upload the extra practice depending on that. Because this stuff's easy, but it's important that you guys get it. Because I know all of you can multiply. It's just whether or not you use the right numbers. Alrighty, well, that's it. Peace out, gamers. I'll see you guys, if not by Wednesday, sooner than Wednesday. If not, I'll just see you Wednesday.